Hello, and welcome to the showcase that is starting right now. It'll be full screen in a second, I swear. I don't know anything about this other than that Mount Sunn Wild is in it. I got spoiled, you get spoiled. Boom. Okay, that's all I know.
Hi everyone, I'm Assad Kizilbash, head of
Assad
at PlayStation Studios and head of PlayStation
people.
Productions. I'm here to welcome one of the newest members of the PlayStation Studios family, Firewalk. This team brings together some of the most talented developers in our industry, with an incredible pedigree in the online multiplayer space. We announced their first game, Concord, last year, and today they're revealing gameplay captured in-engine on PS5. But first, here's an extended vignette introducing some of the cool characters you'll find in the Concord Galaxy. Enjoy.
Concord Galaxy. Is this one of the live service games? I wasn't fully paying attention to what he was saying, I'm not gonna lie. I think this is one of the live service games. Lizard.
Oh, boy. Oh, jukebox.
That wasn't the plan.
It was a spontaneous, creative decision made after years of careful research.
Being really old and almost dying a bunch doesn't count as research.
Almost dying is the best way to learn how not to die. Besides, it worked, didn't it?
How much longer for the upload?
A few more minutes. Hey, start time. Try it with hot sauce. You'll like it. Trust me.
No. Do not trust him.
Whoa. Where's this coming from?
It's coming from you back on the ship saying, trust me, we're professionals. We'll stick to the plan. We can do this. And then, that.
That seems like a pretty professional maneuver to me.
Was not the plan.
Technically, it was a plan. It just wasn't the same plan that we started with.
If we don't leave with this blue button...
Amar, we will. We will.
I'll be waiting outside.
No one moves. We'll be taking this off your hands.
What? This?
Funny.
So what do you think the gameplay of this game is, chat? Now that we've watched maybe 2 minutes of a cinematic trailer, what do you think the actual gameplay is? My bet is that it is a turn-based RTS.
Slow them down a little for you. Meet at the rendezvous point.
Wait, what? Where's the rendezvous? I didn't catch that.
Oh, jeez. Well played.
Fine. They only got one of my legs.
How are those hands?
How bad is it? You're still mad at me?
Forgot that game existed. Hood, Shadows, and Legends. A game that failed before it was even out.
One off. This is you.
The sad part of this trailer is something that's bothering me before it even begins, and I hope it's rectified quickly. Why does every single, like, sci-fi, alien-based video game have us play as the humans? Let me play as a lizard man, or a big beefy robot, or a big beefy Hellboy guy.
Way for us all to die.
You know, why does every single one have us play as the human?
And also, we're bringing this back with us.
Hey, Mark.
Like, have human be an option, sure, but, like, I don't want to be them. It's just, you know?
Getting us to the rendezvous point.
Perhaps we should have let go also.
One off. Do not dare.
But we were supposed to stick together.
If you let go, I swear I will be.
Oh, look, there they are. Hi.
What the? I am glad you avoided a dishonorable death.
Almost dying is the best way to learn how not to die. Or something.
I knew this was gonna work.
This wasn't the plan.
No, it just wasn't the one we started with.
I like that his scales move in the wind.
Goods delivered. I sent everyone their cut.
Ooh, yay.
So do you, like, carry it around with you for emergency bland...
I also like her ear cuff.
Hey, Mara. Don't joke about something like this.
Our next job is somewhere with less
I
scaffolding.
have no scaffolding. Zero scaffolding. I promise. We were apart for so long. I thought I'd never feel your fiery embrace again.
You sound ridiculous.
It is very Guardians of the Galaxy.
Concord.
The big guy was just Batista's character. I can't remember his name. Like that was very Guardians of the Galaxy.
Concord. From the moment you log on, you're part of the crew of the North Star, a group of guns for hire known in our galaxy as free gunners. Free gunners are those lucky enough to be free.
Is it
to
a top-down
They take
stick or something?
on worlds across wild space where they face
Cracks,
other
thank you.
fiercely competitive free gunner crews. Here's the very first look at the gameplay of Concord.
Free gunning. It's hard work, but it's our work, and we don't take it for granted. Being a free gunner means, well, you're free.
Right on target. Yeah, you better run.
Okay, first-person shooter.
Shot at making something of
Kind of
themselves.
Borderlands-y, maybe?
Be someone.
All right, we don't only play as the human. Good shit, good shit. Can I play as Big Robot?
Why not?
And in the wilds, it's in.
I don't think this is Overwatch. I think this is Borderlands.
Survive on your own.
Target blinded.
First person PvE.
Endless rage!
We risk our lives every day to do the job.
I'll clear the way.
I wouldn't call it a Borderlands clone.
Show them the big guns.
Saying that something is a clone of something is grating.
This crew will go anywhere.
Saying that something is like something else, less
Take
so.
any job. Face any enemy.
Did look like they were fighting other versions of themselves. There?
Together. We're going to
So maybe there's like a PvP mode. Real talk though, you shouldn't have showed that very extremely pretty cinematic trailer before that gameplay. That was a mistake. Because the second that you showed those characters that were...
With Concord, we lean on the
He's
street
queer-coded!
team to make a tight, well-balanced FPS.
So like, you show that like extremely pretty
Focused a ton of
cinematic trailer, and then you show this, and it's like,
foundation of tight
you
core
shouldn't have did that, but like,
precise
it's fine.
visceral shooting and expressive abilities.
Hang on, I was talking over him. I fully admit that I'm in the wrong here. I was talking over him.
The crew is gathering. Would you like to join us for game night?
With Concord, we lean on the strengths and background of our team to make a tight, well-balanced FPS that feels great to play. We focused a ton of our attention and our tech on building a strong gameplay foundation of tight core movement, precise visceral shooting, and expressive abilities.
We ended up finding ourselves influenced a lot by fighting games and even strategy games in the interesting way that the asymmetry of their characters makes every fight, every matchup feel really
I mean, like, I like how this looks.
The asymmetry of the characters, really pushing the possibility space of two different characters colliding. It's all about creating opportunities for improvisation. That's where we can get out of the way and let players find their own magic. We also have abilities that are meant to have impact beyond direct combat. Deployable gear that can persist throughout a full game, so whether that's multiple rounds of a mode, or multiple respawns across a match. There are healing pads, bullet blocking domes, explosive traps, lane blocking walls, all kinds of ways to support your team or disrupt your enemies. Coordinated teams can set up and plan ahead, and depending on
So it is like PvP.
the battlefield to their advantage.
We've got everything from mystics and medics to gunslingers and sparked robots. Every character brings their own unique personality, skills, and wide-ranging perspectives to the crew.
Oh, wow.
Every week, when you log into Concord, you will be welcomed with a new cinematic vignette that will give you a chance to see our characters off the job. They will feature ongoing narrative.
So it's both PvP and PvE.
Stories and
So
relationships.
it is Overwatch.
And unpack the broader Concord galaxy.
Why are you kissing a tchotchke?
We're excited to share that we'll be hosting a pre-launch beta in July, followed by Concord's global launch on August 23rd, 2024.
We talking free to play, or like, what are we talking here? It's like, I'm down to give it a try. I'll sign up for it. It says pre-order, so I assume that's not free to play. So we talking $70 or like $30? Like, what are we talking here? You know? What are we talking here? I thought Ragnarok was already on PC.
You seem like a calm,
Is it not?
reasonable person. Are you? A calm and reasonable person.
That's a shame, Topaz, because that's incredibly valuable information for a live service game.
Do you, Kratos?
War is coming. The prophecies say Fimbulwinter leads to Ragnarok.
You will die, Kratos of Sparta.
Death can have me. When it earns me.
Honestly, like, that game taking... everybody knows what God of War is, okay? I'm talking over this. The thing, like, about that Concord game is, like, you guys are saying Overwatch clone, and that's not, like... Saying clone is always, like, degrading, but, like, you're not far off, right? So it's, like... The thing is, like, even if it is an Overwatch clone, even if it is trying to take on Overwatch like it seems it is, right now is the best time for that, you know? Because, like, Blizzard fucking sucks, right? And they've just brutalized Overwatch 2. They've killed Overwatch 2. Majority of the people that loved Overwatch 1 and went into Overwatch 2 have stopped playing Overwatch 2. Overwatch 2 sucks. So, like, since then, what they need, those people have needed something new to go to. And what could that be? Well, it's either going to be Marvel Rivals or Concord in the grand scheme.
Press the people for personal gain. And the people must turn to thievery for food. Perhaps this is heaven's way of...
Or they're going to be like me and go to Valorant, a drastically different game.
Men are powerless at the feet of the divine. But even so, someone must act.
This, Dynasty Warrior 7 or unaffiliated? This is very Dynasty Warriors combat, which is good. I've found that I do like it a little bit through Hyrule Warriors. A nameless hero rises. Dynasty Warrior Origins. That's cool. I probably should be writing these down.
Momo.
Concord. Hey, there you go. Quack!
We were really transported to Mirrorland.
The path of a stylist is never easy. So, are you ready for it?
We're ready. Ready.
Music bangs. You can play as the cat. a monster? Well, he's a cat monster, so...
Is it you who pursues infinity? Or is infinity awaiting you?
So it's kind of like a action platformer kind of thing. I feel the need to look away.
I have seen the miracles you so claim.
Okay, it's not Elden Ring. Alright, I'm good. I'll continue looking.
Vanished into the mist.
I pray for their grace, but all that came were inferior shades.
Why do we have to bear the consequences of such power?
Time. War. Mortality. These essences shall not fall into your treacherous hands.
Wayward emissaries, grant us the forgotten miracles. Rain fire from above.
This desolate land needs a sprinkle of madness.
Very Sekiro,
Remember,
I think.
no matter what happens, we did not betray this world.
Ballad of Antaro. Well, I'm gonna keep my eye on that one. Who's making that? I've never heard of any of these people. However, it's probably a PS5 exclusive, so probably not gonna be able to play that one for quite a while. Oh, I've heard of this game. I've seen this game around. This game is a VR game, but it's really cool. This is one of the amazing looking VR games.
I thought I could be a hero and break the curse. But I was a fool.
Saints and Sinners, one of the highly praised VR games.
And the gods that walk among us thirst for death.
Outsider! Your head is marked.
See that frame rate dip just then? I did. But none of what you just seen was the actual gameplay that attracts me at the very least. As a person that doesn't even have or like VR.
Put you in the ground. The power of our God is immeasurable.
Thought I could be a hero. But heroes don't survive the Forsaken Lands.
Whoa! That dude's head went split in half! He split his head in twine!
Only monsters do.
Oh, it didn't show it. Did they cut it out? But in the early trailers, they show you, wait, maybe this is it. Oh, damn. They might have cut it out of the game. In the original game, you would, in the original trailer, it showed you climbing the monsters in a, what's that one game? Shadow of the Colossus-esque style. Oh. Is this Alien Isolation VR or a different Alien game? Alien Rogue Incursion. Kind of looked bad, honestly. Like, that trailer was not a good showcase of that. Only VR, yeah. I mean, it could come out elsewhere, but...
I'm back
Hi, Sean.
Creative Play to introduce more exciting titles coming to PlayStation, starting with a highly anticipated PvP shooter, playable soon on PS5.
What's that? Rivals? Rivals. Marvel Rivals. I played this. Most of my game time was as Rocket Raccoon, as it's a character that I like. But I did try the other characters as well. It's very Overwatch. It's showing off Venom right now. The Spider-Man swinging and in turn the Venom swinging is very good and very fun. But it's very Overwatch in its own way, though. It brings in some unique ideas. Firstly, the abilities play a much larger part in the gameplay, which is a negative for some people. It has these team-up abilities, which it's showcasing right now, where you team up with other people to, like, enhance abilities. No, I'm not getting paid. I just played it. Whoa, there's, like, a symbiote version of Spy. That's cool. There's destructible environments. Storm here, which they're showcasing, works kind of like Lucio in Overwatch, where they boost their teammates while they fight. It's really fun. It's a really fun game. I don't know if it was all there. It felt a little slow for me.
Okay, let's see how mankind has...
But granted, I was playing in alpha. Just started. Kind of. I mean, I'll review. I mean, kind of. Black Panther. Black Panther was already in the game during the alpha, so it could be a different Black Panther. Maybe they're adding a new Black Panther. Maybe they're adding Killmonger. It did look like Black Panther, I agree. Where winds meet. I need to see more of that. Yeah. Andrew's next game. I need less cinematic, more gameplay.
I'm super excited to welcome all my pals back to the annual Blackwood
I thought this came out.
Oh, nice one.
You can't hide from me, Michael.
Oh, you're going down. Oh!
Save tonight.
It means so much to me that we're all still here together.
Came out a few years ago. Well, this is the remake.
I feel like someone's watching us.
There's just no one out there. Let's make this one trip we will never forget.
I take a fat shit. What I miss? Those.
Mike, Emily.
I was down there.
You were?
It was horrible.
I don't want to make hasty decisions that get everyone killed.
Until Dawn is a really good story game. If you haven't played it, it's worth the time.
Jessica!
Especially now that they're remaking it. But I won't be replaying it. I don't see the need. I already know the twists and turns. Yeah, I totally thought that remake already came out. I forgot they were making a Path of Exile too. Isn't it only like 10 years old? Yeah, but they remade Last of Us and that was 10 years old. They're talking, there's like rumors of a Horizon Zero Dawn remake, and that's like 6 years old now, I think.
Famine, plague.
7. That's 7 years old.
The very earth is being poisoned. The count.
You heard of Soma? I played it.
Once our protectors.
Didn't fall as positive as a lot of the other people that played it. Still was positive on it. Liked the game. But I feel as though a lot of other people liked Soma a lot more than I did. In Oddworld? I didn't know anybody cared about Oddworld until this moment.
This nightmare. No noose this time. I'll remove your head myself. But I need not do it alone.
Well, Path of Exile's been around forever. This is the sequel. I'm not against playing Oddworld. The creators of it are pretty chill. But I have a lot of other things on my list to play way before Oddworld.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry. Silent Hill 2.
I was just... It's okay. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm kind of lost. I'm looking for Silent...
They made a new Oddworld game recently.
I think you should stay away. This town, there's something wrong with it?
Is it dangerous?
Maybe.
I'll be careful.
I'm not lying.
I guess I don't really care if it's dangerous or not.
Yeah, like last few years.
I'm going either way.
No, you shouldn't be here.
They lowered the cleavage on the nurses. I'm not playing.
I'll be good, I promise. Tell him I'll be good, please. No, please.
October 8th. Is that a PS5 exclusive? Is that not coming to PC? I thought it was.
Capcom announced this next game last December, offering just a glimpse of what's in store for their celebrated franchise.
They're probably keeping that in their back
Today,
pocket.
I am so excited to share the first full gameplay trailer for Monster Hunter Wilds.
I got spoiled for this. I didn't watch it though, obviously.
As soon as we find a good spot, we can get things set up and ready to go. And then we can get started.
This is gonna be great!
You bet.
I hope we find them soon.
Yeah, Palico just talk.
Look!
Incredible. I've never heard of a Karatnoth herd this big before.
One of them's got big spikes on its back.
Anytime I've ever heard of Palico, I've recalled them being like meow 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 and not speaking English. Am I wrong?
Now to lead it away from the pack. We'll make for the desert.
Ride a bird. That was cool.
The sandstorm! Now commencing the hunt by order of the guild.
God, I need you to know that when this game comes out, I'm becoming a Monster Hunter only streamer for a while, okay? Assuming that it launches on PC day and date. That was cool. What the hell is that?
I've selected you as a lead hunter for this expedition.
Thank you, sir.
Huh? With guards, you can, like, fight back the monster like that? That's crazy. Huh. Alright, that's pretty cool. Is that it? Are we done? No? Okay. Oh! Hi, Astrobot. I wasn't super paying attention to the story of that trailer. Was I right about it being like a primitive Monster Hunter? Astrobot's Playroom is like one of the most praised PS5 experiences, and it's free with every PS5. So I can only imagine that this is going to be good. This is the reason I'd get a PS5. Well, there's already a free version of it with the PS5. So, not this, but like, kind of like this. Called Astrobot's Playroom. And then there's also a PSVR one that I don't think is on PSVR 2 because PSVR 2 isn't supported by PlayStation in any way. This is like the new Little Big Planet, yeah. Not by the team that made Little Big Planet, though. Not by Media Molecule. I believe this was originally by Japan Studio, but they don't exist anymore. So now I don't know. There's some different PSs down there. Oh, it's just called Astrobot? That's cool. This year.
Be
We
sure
go
to
back
visit
to what?
PlayStation blog for more on the games you just saw, as well as PlayStation.com for the latest on Days of Play.
What? The one with the Yu-Gi-Oh hair? Oh yeah, would you look at that? There was one with Yu-Gi-Oh hair. What is that? That's gotta be a God fucking damn it! It's gotta be a PlayStation property, right? So we got Kratos and Atreus, right? We got Uncharted, Nathan Drake. We got Horizon Zero Dawn Aloy. So who is this? Could be Cloud. Cloud doesn't have the red. And who's this? These two have to be something of PlayStation. They have to be something from PlayStation. Okay. So this is Spike from Ape Escape. Now who's this? Now who's this guy over here? Right? Because we got this guy too. It looks like an apple of some kind on top of maybe a floating thing's head? Huh. Just a little golden yellow goofy boy. It's gotta be from something. Okay, it's from something.
Be sure to visit PlayStation blog for more on the games you just saw, as well as PlayStation.com for the latest on Days of Play. This global celebration runs through June 12th, with deals on PlayStation Store, great new content coming to PlayStation Plus, and much more.
Cool. So we got, in that video, we got, yes, this is Spike from Ape Escape. We got Concord, God of War on PC, God of War Ragnarok on PC specifically, Dynasty Warriors Origin, Infinity Nikki, Ballad of Antara, Behemoths, a VR game, Alien Rogue Incursion, a VR game, Marvel Rivals, Where Winds Meet, Until Dawn Remake, Silent Hill 2, Monster Hunter Wilds, and Astrobot. Overall, pretty good show. That was pretty good. However, I still have beef with them for this showcase. The fact that they announced it less than 24 hours before the showcase began. So I could sit here and talk about how cool these games are, but instead I'm going to end this little showcase watch-along by stating that that is stupid, and I hate it, and I want them to never do that again. Because all of a sudden, I have to scramble to fit this into the schedule instead of scheduling around it and knowing that it's happening. Instead of hyping up the fact that this happens, that we're going to watch this, I have to scramble to watch it. Don't announce a fucking showcase less than 24 hours before it begins. Don't even do it days before it begins. Give us at least minimum a week. You know that this showcase is happening. You have it planned internally weeks beforehand. I guarantee it. You know that these things are going to be shown here. Are the trailers finalized by that time? No, but you know that it's going to be shown at this time on this day, weeks ahead of time, so fucking announce it! I hate it so much! So much! Just announce it a week before! Just give us a week! Okay, it doesn't need to be a month. Just announce it a week! Thank you for watching. God!